Anthony Davis didn't troll LeBron James, but some people are going to accuse him of trolling. He actually spoke the truth. It did take him 7 years to pass Michael Jordan 30 points in a game. It did. It's a fact. You know, that's a fact that LeBron's a stat pattern, and that is a great example of it. So a guy who doesn't really claim to be a scorer, guy who really claims that he don't do this, but he does that. The funny thing is that Anthony Davis actually said it, even though Anthony Davis always comes across like a simp when it comes to LeBron. It's not baby brother, big brother, the big brother, little brother. It's more like you work for Clutch Sports, you're a client, you know your place. You always defer. You're always scared to get in the post, in the paint, make life easy if you don't get hurt, and you always act like you intimidated and afraid to stand up for your own. You have to be the best player on that team for them to win. They tell you that all the time, but here you go throwing up 12, 13 points after having a 45-point game, then you come back with 10, 12 points, and then you kind of frail off and let LeBron dictate. That's not... So to hear you actually say something that's actual and factual in the stands, like, wow, you actually said the truth. He did take 7 extra years. This is a guy who is now in the top 6 or so three-pointers made. He's going to move up that list. And if he actually plays another 4 or 5 years, because he's crazy enough and his ego is driven, he wants to pass Kobe as the leader on the Lakers for threes. Believe me, he's crazy enough to try something like that. Don't give him no ideas, but he might. But anyway, to hear Anthony Davis actually stand up to the actual it's like, wow. Now, if you could do that with your game, you'd be even better. But you won't do that. You won't do that. That's a once every so often. When these overblown stats that LeBron gets, that they try to superimpose on you, and that he belongs as a Mount Rushmore figure, and to say this, I think Anthony Davis done tolerated so much to tolerate. Did you really mean to leave New Orleans? I mean, yeah, you got a bubble ring and an in-season Walmart ribbon and a flag and a trophy and some goggles for your participation. But what has your LA Laker journey really been? You're not a 1-2 punch, and you're too scared to go in the paint, and y'all still hoping to get a third star and someone that can put you in there, and you're trying everything. But for a moment, you actually spoke truth. You actually weren't so star in the galaxy. Now, you're from Chicago, but so you claim you call Kobe your GOAT or LeBron your GOAT. You never even really watched highlights of Jordan.